world's on fire, you know?
And then I also have,
We are seeing.
I also have all of the, this is the check for the airplane flight. We had to reissue this check because it was lost in the mail.
What was this for?
That was for Reese Construction, and the lady was very nice from Reese Construction. We communicated for quite some time. They never received the check.
You guys okay with that? Have
So-
we already approved that?
Yes, yes, you have already
I
approved
think we
it.
did.
Yeah.
Dave, how long were you gonna?
That's a voided check.
Oh,
That's what you said.
okay.
This is the payroll, that is payroll, warrant register. This one is the 2016. And just so you're aware, these are still 2015 warrants that we paid.
Okay, you gotta sign these.
Yeah.
Yes.
Looks like we need to also make a decision on when we want the next meeting to be.
Yes, the 15th of February is on a Monday. Freedom Claims has contacted me and they would like to be at the mid-month meeting, and I said I don't know what the board is going to decide on their meeting date.
Our courthouse closed.
February 15th is President's Day.
When is President's Day?
February 15th,
So we will convene on the 16th.
or the Friday before, it's your choice.
I think the 16th would probably be Monday or Wednesday. What about you guys? Okay.
16th.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
We need to start making sure we get Dave on the next, because when I got that, I started telling her schedule at 1:45.
Well, he was up here.
Dave, why don't you step up?
What?
Step up and hurry up.
I think there's anything
I just know you're on that deal, that's why I had no experts here. I left it.
It wasn't on Monday.
Thank you.
This is, one was cold and two was hot, right?
What's that?
The alternative.
Coughlin was cold, yes.
I thought McCormick was cold too.
No,
Okay,
no, they're gonna move hot mix plant out.
okay.
Nicole, I haven't looked at that last bill.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking, I think they're pretty big for them, want the counties to opt out of that. But anyway, this is what you requested, plus I copied it. That's just a recap of,
Gotcha.
yeah, I got to do some homework there.
Okay, we're looking at getting the best deal for our bucks, not necessarily the cheapest bid.
Right.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
All right.
But that was more than we bargained for.
I have the change
If they're promoting on the weed
in the
director.
Texas weed law,
Yep.
16 pages.
Yep. You know, after we almost had that confusion, last year on that sprayer spray, I think we need to put this in the paper, and I think I'm gonna give it to all the sprayers. So they got notification, so this way it's pre-approved, so they don't have a surprise like we almost had last year.
I think that's a smart move.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, on this next one, this is the contract for us to spray the state right away, and only the commissioner has to, chairman has to sign it. This is $35 an hour and $35 for the equipment. Do you guys agree? And it's kind of an average.
Plus chemical.
Yeah, plus chemical, yes.
I say we won't pay that.
This is for KDOT highways. You know, she gave me. All right, just speed this all up. I'll give you guys a little copy of this. This is my cover letter. We need to sign for our noxious weed report. Okay. The debt's incorporated in this rather than Tom will go through it, but I do have to have you commissioners sign this. This is for the renaming plan. It's our annual noxious weed management plan that we have to submit to the state.
I think I remember that from last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's two places, and I don't remember what the second one was. It's all the same report. Yeah, just tabulation of it.
It's just in the building code.
Oh, thank you.
What I don't recall seeing last year was the money left over in the noxious weed program being taken down to the noxious weed operations account. That's the way it's supposed to work according to the law.
Operations or the capital outlay?
Well, I got my terminology probably bad here.
You're saying the auditor didn't do it right?
No, I didn't see it in that report that I get every month. I probably overlooked it.
What?
Do we have to date all of
They didn't
these?
tell me that, but I guess I.
Yeah, we should. Or I can date them all today, that's not a problem. We talked about that mechanic training. We're gonna have Dave go to this computer technology one, electronic diagnosis, so that's gonna be next week. So we're gonna see how well that works out. We just took one of the classes just to kind of experiment on this deal. And then we also got CPR and first aid training up this year for the guys. We're gonna be doing that also.
You want to date that?
That's all I got.
Okay.
Are you happy? Man, you're smiling. Okay, I'll let Cody take care of you then. Work him over.
I'm done, I just need a check in there.
Just briefly,
Objection.
where are we at with the time clock? It's been brought up, let go, brought up, let go. Just wanted to bring it up again. I didn't want you to forget.
We need,
Oh, you definitely need one.
Is there one that you punch in, or are you talking more of a computer?
The clerks mentioned the CIC one before.
Because I'll tell you, my preference is, if you guys are gonna look at that again, what I would love to see as an attorney for liability and fraud protection is that we be able to roll out a new pay time clock system and employee policy handbook at the same time. And that way, when we're writing the employee policy handbook, we get our full bang for the buck, and it can be properly addressed. And that way, everything gets rolled out at the same time. Employees know exactly where they stand. Department heads know exactly where they stand. So if that's something you guys are considering, I mean, you probably want to do it earlier rather than later, so that when the employee policy handbook is being written, it can actually, I mean, address that specifically in the handbook.
let's get a new proposal from them on that, and so that the three of us have got the paperwork in front of us, and the attorney's got the paperwork in front of her, and we can make a informed decision.
Okay.
And the reason I bring it up is you've got 98% of the employees that work for the county want some policy, and they want some accountability amongst us.
Right. And it's a morale issue.
Not only that, but it eliminates a lot of.
Yeah.
It's a huge financial issue because we deal with payroll issues
Yeah.
every month. I mean, and if there was some kind of accountability, it would make the work in the clerk's office a lot easier. There's a lot of variables, a lot of fluctuation.
Human error.
Human
That
error, time constraints, you know, department heads have the flexibility to go in and administer the sick personal and vacation time. They can, if this employee can go in and ask for a day off, and then the supervisor approves it or doesn't approve it, you know. But once that's locked in there, it's in the system. So, and it would also address, you know, I don't know where the board is at in going to an hourly rate, but that's, all of these things can be programmed into this new system, and departments are different. I mean, CIC contract, or CIC sought bids for 5 different companies to see what was the best software that would be compatible with their system. And this was just the company they came up with.
So at this point, we just need to get new information.
To get new information. Okay.
Thank you.
And not just CIC, other companies too.
Now, I would go with CIC because if the software isn't compatible with the software, our CIC program, then you're going to have other issues that you have to face. And when I went to the symposium in Wichita, I spoke with one of the counties down there, and she said these other companies were good, but the problem was this software over here wasn't compatible with CIC. If you have Thomson Reuters, you don't want to put a CIC software on Thomson Reuters because it isn't going to be compatible. So that's
Mixed emotions now, because when she demonstrated that, it looked like a lot more work for us, and that's the reason I was wondering whether there was another company that could do that, so.
not really. It's electronic submission of time, and it's a cost savings to the county.
Well, I think at this point, I mean, just getting bids, getting as much information as we can, so that the board can make an educated decision on it is the way to go.
Okay.
Okay.
Rodney, did you have?
I want to move into executive sessions to discuss finances.
Okay.
For how long?
5 minutes.
Okay.